Hello guys, quick tutorial just for us to know how to locate the second mesial root canal of a lower molar. So very similar to locating the MB2, just for us to review this in a very good CBCT. The quality of CBCT will also make a difference. So let's pay attention to the scanning protocols that we are using and the device that we have that is scanning our patients. Okay, we have here a first lower molar in this case, and I will direct my axis starting by the axial plane, and I have my axial plane completely perpendicular to the tooth, and I will move downwards. Take a look at this. I have now the floor of the pulp chamber. The pulp chamber is there, and now look at this. We have the axial image here. They will split, and now I have both root canals, the mesial root canals, okay? And of course the distal one, which is the larger one. So a total of 3 root canals. Okay, so I can even see here on the cross-sectional image the 2 entrances of both root canals. That's nice. I will move downwards now, and I can see that they have this length. So what I need to do, I make the axis parallel to the mesial root, and look at this. Both of them are actually arriving at the apex. Look how interesting. I will put arrows for you guys to see properly. So this is the one in the lingual side, and then this is the one in the buccal side. All right, so 2 mesial root canals, because this axis is parallel to the mesial root. Take a look at this. So the sagittal image here on the right side of the screen is showing where we are obtaining our cross-sectional images. If you guys don't remember this, go back to the video about how to read CBCT. And then if you want the diagnosis of the distal root as well, then of course make all the axes parallel to the distal root, or perpendicular in the case of the axial plane, of course. And there you have it. That's the distal root canal here. See you guys on the next videos.